Thank you, Madam Assistant President. I rise tonight to shine a clear parliamentary light on a condition too often reduced to a punchline, Tourette Syndrome, and to urge that we replace society's smirks with evidence-based support. Imagine just for a moment you're an 8-year-old standing at school assembly, desperately willing your body to stay still while your eyes blink, your shoulders jerk, and an unexpected hum escapes your throat. Teachers misread the movements as misbehaviour. Classmates laugh and strangers look to the parents for discipline. That unseen daily contest is the reality for thousands of children and people in New South Wales. Tourette syndrome is a neurological tic disorder that touches roughly 1% of school-aged Australians and is 3 to 4 times more common in boys than girls. Yet public knowledge has scarcely progressed since French physician Georges de Tourette first described the condition in 1885, with popular culture still holding firm to the misconception that people with Tourette syndrome involuntarily shout out obscenities. In truth, coprolalia affects fewer than 1 in 5 people with Tourette syndrome, yet this stereotype fuels ridicule and exclusion continues. From the 1st of June till the 7th, the Tourette Syndrome the Tourette Syndrome Association of Australia, TSAA, will run its annual awareness week under the theme Understand the Impact, to coincide with World Tourette Syndrome Awareness Day on the 7th of June. Throughout the week, the association will release Australia's first national survey on the lived experience of tic disorders, host nightly online briefings, and invite supporters to wear the teal ribbon of solidarity. The burden of Tourette syndrome rarely falls alone. 85% of Australians with the condition contend with at least one coexisting disorder, most commonly ADHD, obsessive compulsive disorder, or anxiety, which multiply educational and social hurdles. International studies show students with Tourette syndrome face markedly higher rates of disciplinary action, not through willfulness, but because tics are mistaken for defiance. Traditional treatments, behavioural therapy and dopamine-blocking antipsychotics can be life-changing for some, but many patients find their tics persist or the side effects are intolerable. Into the therapeutic gap steps medicinal cannabis, now backed by robust Australian science. In June 2023, a randomised double-blind crossover trial led by Dr. Philip Mosley of the University of Sydney's Lambert Initiative showed that a balanced THC, CBD, oral oil halved motor and vocal tic severity within 6 weeks. Halved motor and vocal tic severity within 6 weeks, and improved anxiety and obsessive compulsive symptoms with no adverse events. Participant Chris Wright offered a powerful testament, and I quote, "Some days I get home and realise I haven't thought about my Tourette's all day. It's changed my life," end quote. The Australian findings align with the international Cannabis phase 3B trial, in which the 1-to-1 THC CBD oromucosal spray nabiximols delivered significant tic reduction and quality of life gains for 97% of adults with severe Tourette syndrome. These outcomes underscore the role of the endocannabinoid system in tightening the neurological filter that normally fails to suppress unwanted movements. Access, however, remains a labyrinth. Doctors must apply under the TGA Special Access Scheme B for every prescription. Approvals can take weeks, and no Tourette-specific product is yet PBS listed. Out-of-pocket costs typically range from $250 to $600 a month, forcing some families to ration doses or seek black market alternatives. Worse, our roadside saliva tests cannot distinguish therapeutic use from impairment. Any detectable THC equals an automatic charge. A school teacher who takes a low dose of oil at night may still test positive in the morning, despite posing no greater risk than a driver on antihistamines. There is no medical defence in the Road Transport Act. Accordingly, I call on the government to fund longitudinal research, including paediatric cohorts, to build on the promising Lambert Initiative results, establish a streamlined subsidised access pathway, modernise drug driving laws, partner with the TSAA to implement the recommendations of its forthcoming National Impact Survey. Let us see the person behind the tic, back science over stigma.
The Honourable Westphane.